I'm 60 and I tried working out. Well, to be precise, I tried running in place. I thought, how hard can it be? Just run on the spot, right? Oh, the optimism of youth, or rather, the stubbornness of someone who refuses to accept that her body isn't quite the machine it used to be. What followed was less about fitness and more about a theatrical fall that even the best comedy clubs would envy. It all began with a newfound resolve. I woke up one morning and declared to my husband, "Today I start my fitness journey." He raised an eyebrow but didn't say no, probably because he knew this would be entertaining. I rolled out my yoga mat, placed a bottle of water nearby, and found a workout video online promising a gentle introduction to cardio. The instructor on the screen was a whirlwind of energy, bounding from one move to another like she had springs in her feet. She encouraged the viewers to run in place with enthusiasm. I took a deep breath, lifted my feet, and did my best to mimic her bounce. At first, it seemed straightforward. One foot, then the other, arms pumping gently, jogging on the spot. Easy, right? Well, it was contrarily challenging. My legs felt like they suddenly remembered 30 years of neglect and were protesting loudly. After about 30 seconds, I noticed that my right foot wasn't quite lifting as high as my left. Then my balance wavered. That's when gravity, ever so lovingly, decided to remind me it was still very much in charge. One over-enthusiastic step, a slight wobble, and suddenly I was not running in place, but performing an unplanned interpretive dance with the floor. Arms flailing, knees buckling, and a particularly dramatic "whoa" that echoed through the living room. I landed in a heap, part surprised, part impressed by the style of my fall. My husband came rushing in, half laughing, half worried, asking, "Are you okay? Should I call an ambulance?" I sat there catching my breath, trying not to laugh too hard at myself. The workout video, oblivious to the human comedy unfolding, shouted, "Keep going! You're doing amazing!" I imagined the instructor seeing my fall and questioning her life choices. Determined not to be defeated by a video, I got up and tried walking it off. My legs, however, had other plans. The next attempt at running in place was a slow-motion disaster, every step a delicate negotiation with balance. At one point, I managed to knock over my water bottle, which rolled under the sofa. Reaching for it required bending, which, let's just say, had me testing the limits of my flexibility. The cats took this opportunity to join the chaos, darting between my feet, adding their own touch of feline mischief. That's when I remembered the timer on the workout video ticking mercilessly. 15 minutes was the goal. Laughing through the struggle, I realized that even if I wasn't a cardio queen, I was at least getting some great aerobic exercise from getting up and falling down. My husband, amused and supportive, took videos. No, not to mock me. Okay, maybe a little, but to remind me of this hilarious milestone when I was ready to give up. "Look on the bright side," he said. "You've invented a new workout, the falling jogger." By the end of the session, my energy was sorely depleted, my dignity slightly bruised, but my spirit was as high as ever. I even managed a victory dance, though safe to say I kept it firmly on the ground. Reflecting on this adventure, I learned that working out at 60 doesn't have to be perfect. It's about showing up, giving it your best, and having the humility and humor to laugh when your body doesn't cooperate. Now, running in place is a family joke, and I proudly hold the unofficial title of most dramatic fall in a workout. And I'm okay with that. Because at 60, fitness isn't just about strength or endurance, it's about resilience, joy, and sometimes spectacular falls that make life a whole lot funnier. So, if you see me jogging on the spot with the grace of a newborn deer, know that I'm doing my best. And if you hear a "whoa" followed by laughter, that's just me perfecting the art of the falling dance. Welcome to my workout routine, guaranteed to keep you entertained and occasionally breathless.